Guys, it's Alex, and we're back to an episode about sports news. And my god, Sunday was probably one of the greatest days in sports history. I mean, every single sport, something ginormous fucking happened. Major shit has happened, I just don't know how to explain it. But we're just gonna get through it. This video was gonna be titled so many different things until the last fucking game. And I just don't know how to explain it, but holy fuck, it was incredible. But let's just start off with Premier League news. Starting off with Liverpool beating Man City to score 4-3 as they looked incredible. I mean, you couldn't have told me that they had Coutinho. They were so good without him. I think they're going to be fine just without him. And Man City finally looked shit. It looked like they were outbeaten. They were out quality by Liverpool. I mean, that was a great coaching matchup by Jurgen Klopp and Pep Guardiola. I still think Man City are going to win the league. However, that's just a very interesting matchup, and congratulations to Liverpool for that fantastic victory. But to talk about shit games, we gotta go to Bournemouth beating Arsenal score of 2-1. As it is time for Arsenal Wenger to go. I mean, I've said this so many times, I think it's like him and Jose Mourinho. Football or soccer has moved on from him. They need to adapt or they're gonna become shit. Wenger's already shit and his tactics are shit. I don't know what they're doing, but they just need to get rid of him. I mean, they need to get rid of that whole office. It's horrible. They're gonna lose Sanchez, they're gonna lose Ozil, rebuild, just fucking let go of everyone and start off with Jack Wilshere, who's probably one of the best players. And they need to fix their Alexander Lacazette. It's been horrible. I just don't know how to explain it, but Wenger needs to go. He's so bad. And Arsenal look like complete shit, and they're not getting Champions League for the second straight year. Then for Barcelona news, we have them beating Real Sociedad to score 4-2 as Messi just does something insane and scores one of the most greatest free kicks I've seen in a while. Is a very interesting fact appears as Real Madrid are closer to relegation than they are to Barcelona, as they're 19 points away from Barcelona but 16 points closer to Real Deportivo or in the relegation zone. So like I said in my last video, there's something wrong with Real Madrid and they need to fix their shit because there's a huge issue. But for the final story that I want to talk about in soccer, which is probably one of the craziest ones I've ever seen, and it's going to Ligue 1. Even though Ligue 1's refs have been known to be horrible, this is on another level. In the PSG victory over Nantes to a score of 1-0, in the end of the game, I don't even know how to explain it, just watch. I mean, that is probably one of the craziest ways to get a red card. That referee fucking fought back and gave him the red, even though it wasn't even his fault, it was intentional. I mean, that ref should never ref again. And when I say people always pass out on refs or be very aggressive to refs, that's an example why I think refs should also have the same amount of punishment as players should when they bash out against referees. Let me know what you guys think about that. I just don't know how to explain it. I mean, that's just one of the dumbest plays I've ever seen. And I mean, I don't know how to go on about that. That was just fucking insane. But you know what? Screw it, because that shit was funny as hell though. I'll give you that, but that referee must have been a PSG fan. But let's get into the last video, part of the news, which I don't even know how to explain. And that's the NFL playoffs, as my god, these two games were insane. Starting off, the first game was the Jaguars beating the Steelers, scored 45-42. All Bortles haters had to shut the hell up because Bortles had a fantastic game and the offense looked unstoppable against the Steelers team. And they put up 45 points. This is going to be an interesting matchup with Patriots now because Jaguars is on a different level even though they gave up 42 points. I need to question Steelers play calling because 2 4th and 1, they don't do a fucking QB sneak with that Big Ben. They do 2 really stupid plays. They got fucked over twice. The other 2 4th downs were fantastic. They scored 2 touchdowns from it. But they fucked up on those. And the onside kick was absolutely horrendous play calling. And Mike Tomlin needs to get a really good look at himself. I don't understand why everyone says he's a fantastic coach. I personally don't see him as one of the top coaches in the league based on his playoff record. He has that 1 Super Bowl win, but after that, he's been horrible in the playoffs. So anyway, you guys think about that. And for the Bortles haters out there, you guys have to shut the fuck up. And I'm excited to see the Jaguars. But I thought that was going to be the game of the night. I was so fucking wrong because the Vikings beat the Saints to score of 29-24 as the greatest ending of all time has ever happened. Thanks to this play by Casey Keenum and Stefon Diggs. First 60-yard touchdown. Just cue it.
Work the ball on the boundary.
Marshawn Williams. I get you're a rookie, but that was probably one of the worst mistakes I've ever seen. I'm not gonna bash him a lot because they Vikings probably would have still won the game if they did tackle him, but he fucking hit the wrong guy, and that really fucked him over. And I think the Titanic music along with that just makes it even better. And that was by far the greatest ending of all time. And now I'm excited to see the Vikings play the Eagles. But what do you guys think about that? Would you read that ending? Because my god, that's insane. I remember I was watching, I was just fucking stunned. I don't even know how to explain it. It's undescribable or I don't have any words to describe that. That's an insane ending. Congratulations if you're a Vikings fan. But if you're a Saints fan, my god, that must have sucked for you. And that's the end of today's video. If you guys like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.